Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jamon, and welcome to my channel, Soul Searching. If you like men's sneakers and you like men's fragrances, you, my friend, are in the right location. Please consider subscribing if both of those are appealing to you. And if you enjoyed today's video, if you take anything of value at all from today's video, please hit that thumbs up button for me before you exit out. Also, thank you for spending your time with me today and checking out my video. Let's get into it because your time is valuable and I respect that. Today we're going to do a fragrance review. Yesterday we did a review on the Nike Zoom Vomero 5 Warm Blue. So if you're a runner or you like to get out there and jog around, let me tell you, the Zoom Vomeros is a perfect shoe for that. So go back, check that out in my video archives if it sounds appealing to you. Today we're going to talk about a men's fragrance that to me, I actually picked this up last weekend at Dillard's in my local mall, and this thing smells fantastic. When you're talking about the summertime, when you're talking about the beach, this right here would be my recommendation to all of you watching to purchase, or at least get your nose on it, at least smell it and try it out, okay? If you have a local mall near you. I think it's a safe blind buy if you like the smell of coconut. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. This right here, my friends, is Hugo Boss Bottled Pacific. Okay, Hugo Boss Bottled Pacific. Now, an interesting thing about this, it is a limited edition men's fragrance. So I expect it to be gone maybe after the summertime. So if you want a bottle of this, you may want to go ahead and buy it now. This is going to run you for a 100 ml, 3.3 fluid ounces. It's going to run you in between 100 to 120 bucks, depending on where you're at. $120 way on the high side. Take that away because I think I paid 105 for this plus tax. So I just don't know how these prices are where I'm at in Georgia versus in California. I don't know. It should be the same, but I don't know that. So, I'm just going to give you a range there and just kind of let you know where this may fall. But again, Hugo Boss Bottled Pacific limited edition. This is an eau de toilette, so it's an EDT. Let's go ahead and get into the presentation, and then we'll try it out, and I'll tell you what I think about it. So your presentation right here, you've got a nice metallic blue with Hugo Boss. Again, you've got that Boss Bottled Pacific. It is a limited edition. You got your embossed 3.3 mil, 100 ml. On the top of the box, you have Hugo Boss embossed in that metallic blue as well. On your sides, you don't have anything. And then on the back, I really find this interesting. You have your note breakdown. So we're going to, instead of going on Fragrantica, because you guys know, especially y'all in the fragrance game, know that Fragrantica can kind of be hit or miss sometimes. So I like that they put the actual note breakdown on the back, saves us time from looking it up. You've also got your ingredients on the back, and then on the bottom of the box, it's very minimal, but you do have your batch code right here embossed in. So if you want to go out and check out the date your fragrance was made or the month or whatnot, you can check that out. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a smell. On the inside, you've got this nice blue here. Blue is my favorite color, by the way, so that may kind of draw me to it as well. But here is the actual bottle, guys. Y'all ready? Here we go. This is Boss Bottled Pacific. Very nice presentation. I love the bottle right here. Again, I love this color of blue. It does give off a nice summery vibe, spring vibe, but more, because I know what it smells like, summery. You do have a silver cap at the top with Hugo Boss embossed in. On the bottom of the bottle right here, you do have your batch code. But again, I don't know if you're picking it up on camera, but you have Hugo Boss right here in silver and then Boss embossed into the bottle. There's a lot of bosses. But I will say the cap, you see here, it does kind of fit on. It doesn't drop. Now, don't go walking around with your hand with your look. I'm done. Don't do what I just did. But I was just talking about it. But I will say it is. I mean, you can hold it there, but I wouldn't go shaking it and everything. Hold the bottle by the grip. You know what I'm saying? Put the vice grip on the bottle. But yeah. So anyway, that was an oh crap moment right there for me. Let's take a look at this, man. So here's the atomizer right here. Okay, let's go ahead and get a spray and see what this bad boy smells like. Let's see how the atomizer is. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1. There it is. All right. Set that bottle down there. And let's take a smell. Let's talk about the notes and how this thing opens up. It's so, I don't know how to say it. It's so beachy. Okay, it's so beachy. It really smells fantastic. I'll tell you what this is very similar to, if you guys like it. It smells like Jean Paul Gaultier Le Beau. Le Beau opens up to me with a strong coconut smell. this does as well. It's got that coconut, a little bit of kind of woodsy vibe. Of course, you got a little bit of that citrus. It wouldn't be a fragrance, a blue fragrance, a beach time fragrance if it didn't have any of that citrus pop. But it's really, really strong with the coconut, which I really like, especially if I'm going to, I live here in Georgia, so if I'm going down to Florida, if I'm going to the beach, I'm packing this guy with me. And if I'm going anywhere with a warm climate, I'm packing this guy with me. Now, I did say that I actually wore this today, so I want to talk to you guys first again about the note breakdown. We just sprayed it. The opening is beautiful. I mean, it really smells very similar to like a pina colada. Is the best way I can describe it. Again, you've got that coconut, you've got a little bit of that citrus hit to it, which again brings out more of that kind of pina colada smell, and then a little bit of just barely smelling. And I know it's more in the dry down, but you barely got a hit of like the woodsy notes. This in this bottle right here. Okay. Speaking of the notes, so let's go ahead and talk about it real quick. In the notes, you have lemon essence. Okay, this is your top notes. This is when you first spray it. You've got lemon and salt. Okay, this does have a salt accord in it. Okay, so it does come across a little bit salty, but again, for my nose, what I smelled the most of was coconut. As soon as I sprayed this, a blast of coconut, guys. So if you don't like coconut, stay away from this. If you do, you like that coconut santan lotiony kind of vibe, this is a must buy for you. Speaking of coconut, that is in your mid. In your mid notes, it's coconut and cypress, okay? And then in your base notes, so at the dry down, you're going to get sandalwood and cashmere. All right, so that's your note breakdown. Very minimal to me. You got like what, about 6 or 8 notes in the total for this, from the opening all the way down to the dry down. But let's talk about performance real quick. Let's talk about sillage, projectivity. I actually sprayed this on today before I went to my son's baseball game, and it projects very loud for the first, I would say, hour to 2 hours. You're going to get really good projection off of this, okay? After your second hour, again, keep in mind, this is a EDT. You're probably going to get maybe an arm's length away, right? Or elbow length, okay? So if somebody's standing around you within an elbow length away, they're going to be able to smell this on you. But the sillage is pretty good. Now, I will say, after about 4 hours or so, it does start becoming more of a skin scent. So if you're going to be outside for longer than 4 hours, or you're going to be away, and you want to keep smelling that coconut, the coconut stays there all the way through the dry down. Do not get me wrong. And I was outside, and every time the wind would blow, I would smell I could smell it on me, and this makes me happy. When you wear a fragrance, you want to, of course, smell good for others, no doubt, but you want to wear a fragrance for you, and something that just kind of uplifts you a little bit. And this right here does that for me. It just gives me that summer vacation beach vibe that makes me happy, that kind of takes my mind off of things. And so for me, I could just spray this on and just wear it around the house, like, if it wasn't so expensive, which, that's cool. But yeah, that's how much I like this one, guys. That's how much I like this one. But look, the dry down, again, the coconut really doesn't ever go away. You do lose the citrus to me completely. You get more of that woodsy note in the dry down, but that woods mixed with that coconut really still smells like a pina colada, in my opinion. So that's the projectivity. Okay, so like I said, after about 4 hours, if you want it to continue to project, you may want to carry your bottle and spray a little bit more. In regards to how long it lasts, the longevity of it, it's still on me. I put this on, like I said, at about 10:30. I think it was 10:30 because my son's ball game was 11. I put it on at 10:30 a.m. and at 5:30 p.m. in the afternoon, my wife, I asked her just to come in close and see if she could still smell it, because of course I went nose blind to it after having it on all day, and she said she could still smell it on me. So the longevity on this, guys, is anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, but the projectivity, the sillage, is only about 4. So that's it, guys. My review for this right here, I'm going to give this a solid buy. Okay, this is a solid buy. If you like, again, if you into the beach vibe, if you're into the pina coladas, if you like pina coladas, probably just blew the whole video right there. Y'all are gone now for sure. Then buy this. Okay, go and get it before it runs out. Again, it is a limited edition cologne or men's fragrance, so go out and pick this up while you can. Check your local Macy's, your local Dillard's, or anything like that, and pick it up, man. Y'all let me know if you think about what you think about it, and if you've already got it, let me know what you think about it. Again, some comparisons for y'all. LeBeau from Jean Paul Gaultier, and I'm trying to think of other coconut fragrances. I don't have too many. Maybe this smells similar to also, well, it doesn't smell similar, but it does have kind of that suntan lotion accord in it that 1 Million Parfum has as well. Now, 1 Million Parfum goes in a little bit different direction than this. It's a lot more sweeter. This is not that sweet, okay? This, again, has more of that coconut pop, so it's not as sweet as 1 Million, but it does have a similar kind of vibe to it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review today. And again, Hugo Boss Bottled Pacific Limited Edition EDT. Go out and check it out and let me know what you think. Hey, I appreciate you spending time with me today. It's Jamon, and until the next video, y'all stay safe out there. Take care.